All Drake stands come to the front and center. Drake released a second, for those unaware, Drake released a second diss track where he used AI generated voices for Tupac and somebody else. And the internet was pretty divided on this one because, in my opinion, the only people I seen defending this, I thought it was weird. Snoop. I thought it was weird because like I don't even think he used the text to speech. I think he used that AI shit where like you speak into a microphone and it changes your voice to them. Snoop's alive, so like, you never know. He might have got his blessing to do that, but Tupac's not alive, so it's kind of weird. And I feel like the internet, if you looked at Twitter, it was very split. Hardcore Drake fans was like, oh, it's so clever, it's so cool. But then everybody else is just kind of like a hip hop fan and just want to see the battle play out that aren't dick riding. Everybody's been kind of saying it's corny. And like I've been saying, I'm like, I think that might be a legal issue. Like he's not alive. And the thing is, when a popular celebrity or like musician dies, depending on their will, their assets goes to the estate being the family. It might be broken into multiple people. It might go to one person. Like it could go to the aunts, uncles, and the brother, or it could just like go to the brother. It's whoever's in the will, right? Apparently the Tupac estate is not happy. Let's read what's going on. And your boy Drake might be getting sued. What did it say at the top? In a cease and desist letter to Drake obtained exclusively by Billboard, the late rapper's estate says it is deeply dismayed and would never have given its approval. Not only would have they never given the approval, just because I grew up in this era, I'm gonna be honest. Snoop reacted to the AI diss, and Snoop didn't care. But like Snoop is really chill. Like I expect that from him. Just from what I know of Tupac and growing up and listening to the music, if he was alive, I don't think he would have been cool with it. I think he would have thought it was corny too. That's just my educated guess based off his personality. I don't think he would have liked it either. Tupac Shakur's estate is threatening to sue Drake over a recent diss track against Kendrick that featured an AI generated version of the late rapper's voice, calling it a flagrant violation of the law and blatant abuse of his legacy. In a Wednesday cease and desist letter obtained exclusively by Billboard, legislator Howard King told Aubrey Drake Graham that he must confirm that he will pull down his Taylor Swift-made freestyle in less than 24 hours, or the estate will pursue all of its legal remedies against him. The estate is deeply dismayed and disappointed by your unauthorized use of Tupac's voice and personality. King wrote in the letter, not only is the record a flagrant violation of Tupac's publicity in the estate's legal rights, it's also a blatant abuse of the legacy of one of the greatest hip-hop artists of all time. The estate would never have given approval for this use. Drake released Taylor Made on Friday. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even listen to the song. The moment I saw it hit the timeline and I saw people saying that like there was AI Tupac in it, I didn't listen to it. I was like, I don't really, no thank you. Marking the latest chapter in a back and forth war of words between the Canadian rapper and Lamar. Yeah, we don't know that. You're just breaking down the song. Ain't talking about nothing else. Same. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm not gonna listen to it. I've never seen a diss track get disqualified. And that's a great way of putting it. That's fucking funny. Drake's the first rapper to drop a diss track to get disqualified. I def gotta hear this song because of how does AI Tupac help his diss? That's what I'm saying. Like, how does it help the diss? Like, what was the point of that shit? We're in a weird time, bro. We're in a weird time. That's one of those things, like maybe he let emotions get to him. Like, how did you think they were going to let that play? You thought that Tupac's estate was going to let you put that on streaming platforms and make money off of his likeness? That's crazy. Especially because I don't know what his family does. I'm sure they're employed. But I also would imagine Tupac's catalog his royalties is a nice little check they get probably once a year, every 6 months, to help supplement some of their income. That was his blessing to the family. I would be pissed too. Like, bro, you're not in the will, Mr. Aubrey. You're not in the will. Drake used Tupac to troll Kendrick. Tupac in the song was telling K-Dot he needs to respond to Drake and mention that Drake is a pedo. Still corny. It was you could have did that in his own voice. He didn't need to do that shit. It'd be interesting to see how this plays out. Most likely so, yeah. The only thing about this is like the damage is already done. Once something is on the internet, people downloaded it. It's just the main thing is it can't be on streaming services. I would say you would have to listen to it first before judging. The two-part part of the song isn't necessarily a diss, and the reason why people were saying it was clever is because he was speaking from different people's perspectives. Gotcha. Even still, I wouldn't have done that. Like, I feel like he only did it because it was Tupac. Like, people, I don't think anybody would use, because like Prince is notorious for protecting his rights for his music. I don't think anybody would try to AI, anybody famous at least, nobody would try to AI use Prince's voice or Marvin Gaye. Like, he's infamous too. They came after Robin Thicke's ass with the blurred line shit. You know you're getting sued. So Drake probably thought about it. Even if it's just him talking, he probably just didn't think about it, and he was just like, oh, who knows? Or yeah, nobody would fuck with Michael Jackson on some AI shit. You're crazy if you, exactly, the Michael Jackson estate, especially because all his brothers is still alive. Oh, Tito is coming for that ass. Tito is coming for that ass. Oh, shit. Interesting, though. Interesting. What else I got for y'all? Yeah, and Janet. Oh, yeah, let's talk about this. It happened, ladies and gentlemen. The United States government continues to fail its people. Let's talk about it. You know, I don't like to get too political on the stream, but, you know, we got a lot of things going on in this nation. And as I get older, you know, you really start to pay attention and you start to think about how it's going to affect you, your future, and possibly if you're lucky enough to have sex, have kids, how it can affect your kids' future. Like, this stuff matters. And in this country, we have a serious issue with poverty right now. Poverty's on the rise in like every major city. People like to make fun of LA, including me, but poverty's on the rise everywhere. Go to Austin. Go to Austin. Have you seen Kensington, North Philly? Poverty's on the rise everywhere. We're sending aid to a lot of foreign countries, but we don't have money for the people back home. Not investing in our neighborhoods. And that's across the board, every neighborhood. There's so many things wrong. They want to increase our taxes. We don't know where our money's going. Niggas want to fight every goddamn body for nobody. Yeah, rent is insane. Fucking health insurance is still ridiculous. That's still an issue. Like, education. Education is going through the toilet. Every day, niggas come in this chat and prove how stupid they are. I'm like, yeah, the literacy levels are dropping. What are y'all doing in class, man? I be making TikToks. I'll be making TikToks. I could name so many problems going on with this country. And regardless of whatever side of the spectrum you're on, I think we all can agree we have a problem right now. And did our politicians that we elected fix any of that? No. Why? Because they gotta ban TikTok. So for those of you who missed it, I think it was like late last night or like this morning, Joe Biden signs the bill that could ban TikTok in the United States. Oh, our politicians, they're allowed to, like I said, if I was ever a president, I would ban politicians from being able to play in the fucking stock market. These niggas is playing in the stock market. You know, there's an app, I found out from a viewer, there's an app that you can download and you put X amount of dollars into this account. And anytime, it's gotten this bad, anytime whatever politician you follow invests in something, your account auto invests in it. So think of it as like, you know the Acorns app? If you know what Acorns is, it's like a savings account where you put your credit card and your debit cards on it. And anytime you spend money, it'll round up to the nearest dollar. So let's say you spent $4.95. It'll take that last 5 cents and it'll go into your savings account, and then they invest it into like ETFs. And over time, your money stacks. You should make one. Simple way to make some money. And it doesn't cost you much. There's like a version of that for politicians where you make an account, you put X amount of dollars in it, and anytime Nancy Pelosi invests in something, your account will auto do it if you're following that person. Nancy was just really interested. Yeah, Nancy Pelosi was just really interested in the videos 4090s. Right. You say, what's it called? I wish I would have saved the name of it. Does anybody know? Autopilot. There you go. Autopilot. Let's look it up. Autopilot. Let me show you what these fuck niggas is doing, bro. You said send the link. Autopilot investing. Autopilot invest. Is this it? Yep, here it is. Invest alongside top politicians. Niggas is trolling now. If you can't beat them, join them. Choose the amount you want to invest. Which, by the way, none of this is financial advice. I don't do what you want. You're responsible for how you spend your money, but this is a real fucking thing. You niggas think I'm trolling. I'm gonna drop the link. Feel free to do your research. Matter of fact, I'm gonna save this for myself. Look it up on Android if you gotta do. These fuck niggas is invested in all this other shit, making millions of dollars and shit. And are we fixing any of the problems that's going on in this country? No, niggas is banning TikTok. This old nigga, I'm so sick of him. Sign this shit, calling it unconstitutional. Now, this does not mean TikTok is banned, because matter of fact, I'm live right now on TikTok. Hit the like button if you're watching on TikTok. Shout out to y'all. It does not mean that the ban is going to happen right away, but from my understanding, the ban, first of all, from what I read, the ban can't go into law until after the election, because right now we're in election season. So yeah, they got 270 days. So they have almost like a good year to get their shit together. For those of you who don't know how it works, basically what the US wants is they're afraid that China is spying and stealing our data. So they want ByteDance, the company in China that owns TikTok, to sell their American division of TikTok to an American company. Basically, Joe Biden and the gang want TikTok to be owned by Microsoft, Facebook, Google, whatever. I don't know. Oracle, some company. And if they don't sell it and let Americans control the app, they're going to ban it. It's not going to happen right away. Like I said, it's going to take some time, and it's going to happen after election season. So keep your eye on this shit. That's why TikTok is still up. Anybody on Twitter talking about, oh, the app's going down right away, them niggas don't read. But just want to let everybody know, this is what your politicians are doing, man. It would suck to see TikTok go, but truthfully, I don't really care that much, because first of all, TikTok don't pay niggas. They want you to make 1 million TikToks a day, and they don't pay nobody. And then B, YouTube Shorts exists, IG Reels exist. Like, I'm gonna be honest, the only people TikTok ban fucks over is like the 1% of TikTok, because most niggas on TikTok are not making no money. Like, it's really not that big of a deal. You said too many read headlines nowadays. Like, yeah, I'm pretty up to date on this shit, because like, and to be fair, it is my job to pay attention to like social media. So it's like, that's why I didn't really scroll down and read none of this shit. They gonna bring Musically back as the same fucking app, bro. That's a crazy thing. Our data servers are in the USA. They're just mad. So yeah, the ban is not here, but the ban is in motion, if that makes sense. It is in motion. This is a yellow flag. We're almost at the red, where the ban is going to come in place. Will Joe Biden be awake for the ban? I don't know. Will he still have his memory? I don't know. So obviously TikTok is upset. And the CEO that Congress kept questioning, and it was fucking embarrassing, because they kept asking him if he's Chinese, and he said 10 times, I'm from Singapore. I am a native of Singapore. I'm a citizen of Singapore. They kept asking. Apparently, Congress is so stupid, they don't know the difference between Singapore and China. The CEO of TikTok, he went ahead and released a statement. I have not watched this, so let's see what he's about to say. Don't forget about Triller. Yeah, but who the fuck uses Triller? Triller, nigga. TikTok for niggas.
Hi, everyone. A show here. As you may have heard, Congress passed a bill that the president signed into...
This man is clearly reading off a script. You can see, look at his eyes. You can see the ring light. He's reading off his phone script. Because there's apps that you can have, you can turn your phone into like a teleprompter, or he might have like an iPad there. He's reading off a script.
That is designed to ban TikTok in the United States. That will take TikTok away from you and 170 million Americans who find community and connection on all...
That collar is nasty. He got the bacon collar a little bit, but you gotta keep in mind, he is the CEO of a company that is potentially going to get banned in one of its biggest markets, because one of the reasons why companies and businesses and like things love being in the American market is because although America only makes a small portion of the world up, there's like, I think last time I checked, there's like 300 million Americans and growing a little bit. Even though we're small in terms of numbers, we're big in spending. So yeah, niggas is stressed. We got big spending power over here.
Make no mistake, this is a ban on TikTok and a ban...
So yeah, his collar fucked up.
...your voice. Politicians may say otherwise, but don't get confused. Many who sponsored the bill admit a TikTok ban is the ultimate goal. It's obviously a disappointing moment, but it does not need to be a defining one. It's actually ironic, because the freedom of expression on TikTok reflects the same American values that make the United States a beacon of freedom. TikTok gives everyday Americans a powerful way to be seen and heard, and that's why so many people have made TikTok part of their daily lives. Rest assured,
it feels like propaganda. Hey guys, we promote freedom of speech over here. He said, I disagree. Yeah, I feel like I could counter that argument by saying, do you really promote freedom of speech? Because I upload on TikTok 5 times a week, and maybe once every 3 weeks, I have a video. I have 69,000 followers on TikTok right now, and maybe once every 3 weeks, I'll have a video pop off and go maybe semi-viral. It's not really freedom of speech. Like, it's all algorithm driven. So like, I don't know if I agree with that statement.
we aren't going anywhere. We are confident and we will keep.
It's like TikTok, for those who've never posted on the platform, followers mean, like, they say like your sub count on YouTube is a vanity metric. That's true to some degree, but subs do matter a little bit, like especially when a video first drops on YouTube. But in terms of like on TikTok, your follower count is a vanity metric. Like I said, I have 69,000 followers, and on average, I average like 300 to 500 views a video. Like, they don't push your videos to your audience. So for him to say, "Oh, freedom of speech," like, no, it's not, nigga. I worked really hard to get that following, and you don't even let me speak to my audience. So how can you argue freedom of speech?
Keep fighting for your rights in the courts. The facts and the Constitution are on our side, and we expect to prevail again. Our community is filled with people who have found acceptance and compassion, offered inspiration and encouragement, increased their awareness, and broadened their perspectives, ultimately adding more delight and joy to their lives. Our community
is because you open the app and it goes straight to the For You page, not the following tab. Even on the following tab, it doesn't always show who you follow. It be showing old ass videos and shit. Like, even on the following tab, you won't get the latest videos from somebody. Like, the way their shit works is really weird.
is also filled with 7 million business owners who have built their livelihoods on TikTok. While we make our case in court, you'll still be able to.
That's why I uninstalled it.
Like you always have. In fact, if you have a story about how TikTok impacts your life, we'll love for you to share it to showcase exactly what we're fighting for.
This nigga said, "Come fight the battle for us, please." This nigga said, "America, please. We need your help. Record your TikToks." This is so funny too, because like, I feel like you're gonna have to fight this battle alone. When you say like, "Oh, we need you to share your story," like, it's very tone deaf. Because like you do realize that like the majority of like the TikTok audience is niggas doing renegade dances and shit. Like, what do you, Joe Biden, don't ban TikTok. Like, what? Like, I don't think TikTok niggas are mentally equipped to fight a battle with Congress, especially when 90% of the platform doesn't know what the word narcissist means, and gaslighting. Just be saying stupid shit on there. We talking about a group of people just completely uneducated and spreading lies. Yeah, you want them NPCs to fight Congress? I think you should fight this battle, bro. NPC Miles is not gonna help you.
Meanwhile,
ice cream, so good. Joe Biden, stop. Hey, whatever happened to the Gok 9000 dude? Yeah, bring him to Congress. Y'all remember him? The Glizzy NPC. Let me see if I can find a YouTube video of him if you have not seen him. Glizzy NPC TikTok. He said, "Excuse me." Let me show y'all, bro. Watch this shit. Oh, this is it.
Entering Glizzy Overdrive. Increasing grip by 7%. We are locked in. Thank you for over 160 Glizzies. Entering Glizzy Overdrive.
That shit is funny. First of all, no Diddy, but that shit is funny. That being said, this is your audience. That shit was viral. That is your audience. So for you to get on social media and be like, "Yo, America, we need you to stand before Congress and fight back against Nancy Pelosi and fucking Joe Biden and the gang," you want that nigga to show up. Imagine that nigga showed up to Congress talking about, "Joe, please don't do it." You need to fight that battle, nigga.
We'll continue.
Yeah, it's a lot of degenerate content. You need to fight that battle.
And innovate to keep our community vibrant, exciting, and safe. Through our US data security efforts, we have built safeguards that no other peer company has made. We have invested billions of dollars to secure your data and keep our platform free from outside manipulation. I can't say this
That's crazy. They invested billions of dollars? Not in the creators, though.
enough. This extraordinary diverse community is what makes TikTok so special.
He trying to rile up TikTok for January 6th. That ain't gonna work. Because the niggas who stormed the Capitol, them niggas on Facebook, not TikTok.
What makes it matter and what makes it meaningful. And we'll keep working to ensure you will always have the opportunity, the safety, and the freedom to enjoy all TikTok has to offer. Thank you.
Like I said, my opinion, it's disappointing to see that our politicians are so focused on TikTok. But then on the flip side of things, I honestly don't care if this app gets deleted. It does nothing for me. There's a lot of degeneracy on there. Some might argue it needs to be deleted. I don't give a fuck. TikTok never did shit for me. Vine came and went. This whole America, you need to fight.
Hi, everyone.
Nobody, fight your own battle. Should have hired these one chicks who first got famous to rally TikTok. We need to renegade against the American government. Yo, shout out to the Monstars with the sub. So I say that to say that, and we're gonna say that to say this to end the TikTok conversation. If TikTok is your major platform, I'm speaking strictly to the content creators right now. If you want to get into content creation, if it is your main platform, you better start moving your shit now. And I'm gonna be honest, TikTok should have never been your main platform. You need to get on YouTube. You need to get on Twitch. If you're crazy, you can go to. If you're crazy, there's a lot of degenerates on TikTok, so Kick might work for you. You can go to Kick. You can go to Instagram. You need to move your shit now. Do not wait until 180 days from now when Congress votes on this shit. And if it passes, now you're fucking running. You need to put out a video. And hey, guys, we need to talk about the ban. This is how I pay my bills. So I made a YouTube channel. I don't even understand why TikTok niggas are so resistant, other than it takes effort, why they're so resistant to go to other platforms in the first place. YouTube Shorts and Instagram Reels is the same shit. Facebook Reels, it's all the same shit, bruh. Just pick a weekend, download your shit, re-upload, and get to work. I don't want to hear that shit a year from now. Anyways, I'm tired of talking about TikTok. A whole lot of TikTok creators don't know how to make actual content, though. Well, that's the funny thing about TikTok being banned too, and that's the last thing I'm gonna say. A lot of TikTok creators are thieves. They use sounds they stole from somebody. I can't tell you how many times I've seen a TikTok of a skit that was genuinely funny, a creative person, right? And somebody would take the audio from the skit, use it, and then recreate the same exact skit, like verbatim. And that shit goes viral. And people in the comment section bigging that person up, thinking they're funny, thinking they're creative. And I was thinking about that when I was walking my dog before the stream. How like when I was a kid, comedy used to be gatekept. I'm going on a whole tangent. And I feel like we need to get back to gatekeeping comedy. The internet has made a lot of people think they're funny when they're fucking not. Like when I was a kid, like say like in high school, per grade, there might have been like 1 to 3 people that were funny, and everybody accepted that. They were known as the class clowns. That was me. I won class clown, or it was most funny in the yearbook. But now everybody thinks they're most funny, and a lot of it stems from niggas be stealing Twitter tweets, IG reels, TikToks. Y'all be stealing people's shit, get a couple retweets, and it starts going to people's heads. Now I'm a content creator. When TikTok gets banned, you're gonna get exposed. Because in actual comedy, stand-up, that is shunned to steal people's jokes. I never understood why that was accepted on TikTok. To me, that shit was always corny. And an example is Cat Williams calling out Cedric the Entertainer about him stealing his jokes. He said, we need to bring back, this is coming from I got a love for the game. I love stand-up comedy. It's time to bring back gatekeeping the jokes. You niggas is not funny. I'm funny. Next topic. Yeah, word for word, bar for bar. How many times have you niggas heard somebody come in the chat, my Twitch chat, and say, hey, TBH, I had a stand-up routine last night in the club, did my first show. I used one of your black guy tales. Nigga, that's my life. What makes comedy funny, like real comedy, is it's relatable. So when you start taking people's lives and putting it in your routine, you're a fuck nigga. I'm not bigging you up. You're a fuck nigga. That's why if you ever been to a real stand-up comedy show, phones are banned in comedy clubs. And that's because you can only come up with so many jokes. Like they have to work the routine, or if the routine is new, they got to work the kinks out in the live in a performance, so then they can perfect it for when they eventually do a special. Fuck niggas, bruh. Lost Soul, the dude that said that, he used a black guy tail to bag a girl. Yeah, it was like 2 weeks ago. Somebody in the chat came in here and was like, yo, I used one of your videos of your life story and I bagged a girl because of that. I can argue that's my pussy. Nigga, you owe me. But I'm in a relationship, so I don't need that. But that shit is weird. That shit is fucking weird. I can argue, nigga, like, what? Like, nigga, she's fucking me. Like, what are you talking about? Yeah, that's yours by association. I was just typing that. It's all jokes, by the way. I'm not being serious. I don't really care that much. I'm just joking. But you see how I'm naturally funny? You see how somebody fed me something and I was able to go off of that off the top of the head? This is not a nigga stealing retweets. I really do this shit. I really do. My girl literally said to me like a week ago, she's like, I love the fact that like you're real life funny. Like you're not instant internet funny. I'm like, thank you. Now that you're around me, you're starting to see the difference, bruh. Then I dropped 10 subs in the chat to apologize. TVA said you ain't seen it live. You ain't witnessed one of your folks. You scrubbed a new pen and created your that shit is crazy. With the disclaimer, his girl would definitely watch it. Nigga, you stole that joke? That shit was so funny. I need to go find out about Hokage. Also, a lot of content is stolen, but the only thing added is them saying, hey guys, look at this. Yeah, that's why I was like, I feel like when reaction content first came out, it came across like I was against it. I've never been against like doing reaction content. My thing is like, just make sure you're adding something to it. I never like reaction, and I still don't like it. I don't like when people watch other people's content and they just sit there. Like, I'm now doing reaction content on my second channel with Hokage highlights, but I would like to think that I'm adding some type of perspective and jokes to it to change. Yeah, you got to like transform it. That's all I was ever saying. And I do think the game has evolved over the years. Most people are not doing that boring type of reaction shit. So it's cool now. It's cool now. Even that being said, I'm always, if you want to be a content creator, I'm always going to say, if you want to do reaction content, that should be secondary filler content. If you're going to take from the pot, you need to also add to the pot because you are taking from other people's. So make something so people can take from you too. Otherwise, I feel like there's a ceiling. If you don't tap into your creativity, there's a ceiling for that shit. And that's why a lot of like the biggest reaction channels, they're usually big because they had hero content. They had something that they were known for. And then they made a second channel, like a gaming channel where they react to games or like, you know, they react to news. But people who only do reactions, very rarely will you see them prosper in the long run. And it's because you're not adding anything. You got to add something because eventually people are going to get tired of your reactions. Do you think it's odd you make yourself laugh at your jokes or one-liners? No, I don't think it's odd. Because I know I'm funny. So I know what you're asking that. Some people feel self-conscious like they shouldn't laugh at their jokes and shit like that. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Life is short. Life is short. And even if you don't laugh when I make a joke and I think it's funny and I laugh, that's cool too. Like, you don't have to laugh at everything I say. Nigga, I said it's funny. I think it's funny. Like, half of it is confidence and shit. I'm having, because like the way I look at it is, right, if I say a joke and you don't laugh, but I do, nigga, I had a good time. It sounds like you're having a bad day. I'm not taking shots at anybody. Like, don't take it. I'm just giving like perspective. Like, that's your problem, bro. I'm having a great day. What are we talking about here? Your laughter adds to the joke. That's what a lot of people say. Like, I have a goofy laugh, and people have been saying that before I was even on the internet. People used to say that shit in real life all the time. So it adds to it. Anyways, let's talk about this news. Shogun. Shogun. My laugh is contagious. I appreciate it. TikTok helped me improve my self-esteem. I'm glad it worked for you, Dust. Shogun season 2 seems unlikely as the creators say there's no roadmap for adapting beyond what was in the book. I didn't even know it was based off a book. I just learned that. I think we had a story. If we could find a story, we would be open to it. And you know what I say to this? This is like a quick reaction. I respect this shit. This makes me want to watch it because apparently the show is great. It's on my list of things to watch. But I respect this because like I said, you either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become a villain. If all y'all got is a season 1, let it be. Just let it in, bro. That's cool. It might be the best thing for you because people are always going to look at this show as like it's a classic. But you start going to look and reaching for shit, you might water down the product. And a lot of people can learn from this. Yeah, sometimes one season is enough. One of my favorite animes is 91 Days. It's one season. It's like 12 episodes or like 9 maybe. Great. And you know why it's great? Because it was well written, well animated, voice acted, and it ends. And it never came back. Sometimes it's best to ride into the sunset so people can create an image in their head that you're the greatest thing ever. And funny news, you know, we talk about console warriors all the time, but we don't ever talk about tech warriors. Like, what are they? Does anybody like in the tech community? What do you call like a tech drone? Like Apple niggas. What do you call Apple niggas? You just call them Apple niggas? In Apple nigga news, the tech bros, it would seem the Apple Vision Pro is not doing too well. Now, I wanted to bring this story up for a couple reasons. A, I'm genuinely interested in the news, but B, this is just another story to clout me up on because I said a couple months ago when this thing came out, I don't see the longevity in it. And I said this might be the first. Apple's been on a win streak for a while since I'd argue ever since the iPod came out in the early 2000s, Apple's been on a winning streak. Whether you like their products or not, I'm talking about numbers. They've been on a winning streak. I said the Apple Vision Pro on this stream a couple months ago. I think this will be the first product that has a chance to fail. And why? You cannot get away from that $3,500 price tag. And you can justify that. You can justify the price for anything. Niggas will buy a $500 shirt that says Amiri because for some reason, I don't know. People think that's valuable. I don't get it. But if you can convince people something has value, they'll pay any price for it. It's hard to justify a $35 hunted headset when it don't got no apps on it. Niggas paying because really it's $4,000. If you add taxes, really it's $4,000. And then I'm not gonna lie, if you get this, you're probably getting the Apple Care. It's like $4,500 for something this expensive. I'm getting the Apple Care. And niggas bought this shit to watch YouTube. One of my mods, Cammy, I don't know if she's in here. She got this headset. Although she told me she got it at a discount because she works for Apple. So I was like, okay, I understand. She watching the stream with the Apple headset. How many streams you gonna watch? The battery lasts 2 hours. The Mac Pro has $700 wheels. Crazy. But according to this article, Apple has slashed its shipping estimates for the Vision Pro, according to a new Ming-Chi Kuo analyst report. Kuo says the Apple is now targeting shipments between 400,000 and 450,000 units for the Vision Pro this year. This is down from the initial market consensus of being 700,000 and 800,000 units. I'm surprised they're doing 400,000. And the reason being is, deadass, I don't think I've seen anybody talk about the Vision Pro since that week it came out. You remember the week it came out? It was tons of memes everywhere. People were like, oh, this is the future. People are going to be in the cafes doing the Jarvis, doing fucking jutsus and shit. Motherfuckers is gonna FaceTime. This is the future. I haven't seen anybody talk about this since the week it came out. Nobody gives a fuck. And like I said, because there's no killer app. There's no killer app. You have to pay me to use this shit. Hardware is nothing without software. That applies to everything. Computers, video games, whatever. The changes have reportedly prompted Apple to revisit its overall strategy for the headset market. Kuos writes the Vision Pro demand has fallen sharply, not fallen, but sharply beyond expectations in the United States, leading to Apple to take a tepid approach to the international launch. Kuo previously reported that Apple would release the Vision Pro in additional countries prior to WWDC in June. They also said that Apple is reviewing and adjusting its overall strategy for its headset business. You know what this means, right? This is corporate talk for we might discontinue this shit. Oh my God. Oh my God. The trolling me. If in like 2 years from now, they say, hey guys, We're not making this anymore. I'm clowning Apple. I'm clowning you niggas that bought this shit, bro. I'm clowning. Dead headset coming. Its overall strategy for its headset business, previous reports had suggested a second generation Vision Pro could launch in 2025, but then now suggests it may there may not be a 2. I was just talking. I should have kept reading the article. There may not be an Apple Vision Pro 2. This is crazy. Fucking crazy. About to be cheap at GameStop. I know, right? You know when you go into a GameStop, that little section in the glass box where they be having random shit like fucking cell phones and shit? There's going to be an Apple Vision Pro in there for $200 in about 2 years. With somebody's face grease and titty residue all over it. You said, where's Cammy at? Like I said, hardware is nothing without software. There is no app on this thing that makes me want to buy it. Is this shit going to suck my dick for $3,500? No, I don't care. And even if it did, I wouldn't care either. That's too much money. Anyways, what else I got for y'all? What's that? What'd you link? Slimp? Link this article I got trolling, dude. This article doesn't do. There's a star at the end. Maybe that'll. Oh, is this what you were trying to link? The official trailer for Black Twitter: A People's History is out now. It'll premiere on Hulu May 9th. Is this what you were trying to link? Link this article I got trolling to do. Oh, you talking about the Apple one? Oh, here you go. That is shout out to Dark Soul with the sub. Black Twitter, the documentary. Let's see what this is about. Hey, wait, it's too peaceful. Where's Ronan? He's banned for the week.
When you cancel plans when it's raining.
You know you're black when you wear tall tees.
You know you're black when you can go to a cookout late.
I guess I'm not black because I never wore a tall tee.
Yo, where do we come up with these?
Yo, what's up with Hulu? Isn't Hulu also the one that did the Freaknik documentary too? What's up with this?
What's your digital footprint like before Black Twitter?
Whew.
Black voices.
Black Planet.
I spent a lot of time on MySpace.
But Twitter was different. Black Twitter created a space to experience things together.
There's a Hotep Twitter.
Black music Twitter. There's definitely Twitter after dark.
Is this thing on?
Black people bring value.
What's the purpose of this documentary? I'm not gonna lie, there's no purpose in doing this documentary unless they highlight the greatest moments in like Black Twitter history. Like there better be a section about the N-word Navy. You know what I'm saying? Or like well, remember when black people were supposed to get superpowers and shit? If they're not talking about that, who cares?
To every place we gather.
Shout out to Low Key with the sub.
We move the culture forward.
Yeah, the nigga Navy was legendary.
I do know one thing, is that when Black Twitter...
They're gonna talk about Clubhouse moaning.
It was at the most important time.
We can kiki all we want, but when you're black, you can't avoid the realities of this world.
And I might never come down. It's way bigger than just fun and jokes.
We used it to create change intentionally.
We stay on ready.
You stay on ready.
Black history matters. This is like Black history.
I'm not really saying anything that makes me want to watch this.
Turn it off like that.
And I might never come down. But as black people always do, we don't die.
We multiply.
I thought it was Crips. I've never heard black people don't die, we multiply. I've heard Crips. I've never heard that before. Is that what part of Black Twitter is that? And I'm not a Crip, so I don't know what she's talking about. Anyways, that documentary does not speak for me. Say we don't. Yeah, I don't really see the purpose of that documentary. I don't really see the purpose of that. That's a pass for me. What else we got? Apple Vision Pro. Boom, boom, boom. Game devs rejoices the FTC approves ban on non-compete clauses. There are going to be so many new indie games from AAA studios. Oh, so for those unaware, a new clause was passed for workers. Basically, you can get an NBA contract. So, like, let's say you work for CVS, and Walgreens offers you $25 an hour, and CVS is only offering you $20. You can go back to CVS and say, "Hey, pay me $25, or I'm going to Walgreens." This is becoming a thing like for everybody. So like I guess they're applying this to like game development now. Y'all see TikTok got banned in the US? We just talked about it. It didn't get banned. What I say? I literally said it's still in the process. I'm literally live on TikTok right now. Let's read the articles, guys. Game devs are celebrating the Fair Trade Commission announcement of a new rule which will ban the majority of non-compete clauses. Yeah, we know. What does this got to do with gaming? However, the phrase... Okay, let's see. Non-compete laws can be applied to all sorts of roles across a variety of industries. Basically what I just said, the game industry being just one of them. Hell yeah. Art director Zara writes on Twitter alleging that every contract position they've held at game studios in the past, including an absolutely vile non-compete clause that agencies would refuse to take out. I didn't know that was a thing. That's fucking bullshit. Others, such as an indie studio Flippity Fly co-founder Aaron Sanfilippo, believes that there's going to be so many new indie games from AAA devs because of the rule change. It remains to be seen if this will be the case, but in theory, it makes sense. After all, if a developer is restricted from competing against a company they used to work for, that could include starting up their own indie studios, at least for the amount of time that their non-compete is in place. I see what he's saying. This will allow people to have their cake and eat it too. Interesting. Right now, the FTC's ban. The only issue with what he's saying is who's going to fund all these indie studios, you know? You still need publishers. Right now, the FTC's ban hasn't been rolled out, so there'll be some time before we can expect to see any impact on the game industry or industries, period. However, at the time of this writing, it seems like it'll be a positive change for many in the industry. This clause should have been in place. Yeah. So basically what you want to work on, it passed the preliminaries until it gets fully, you know, instated. You want to work on your social skills. You want to learn how to hustle. You want to learn how to get that bag. You want to learn how to articulate your value to the company that you work with and companies that you don't work with so that you can flip that into a larger bag. This is going to come into play. A lot of the Steam exclusives might come through the pipeline. True. Learn to market yourself. That's why this is good news. Learn to market yourself. What studios had the clauses? I know DICE devs made their own games. I don't know, but apparently some of them had. Niggas with social skills gonna be up. Pretty much. Like I've been saying on the stream for the longest, and this is an example of real world, because this news doesn't just apply to gaming. This applies to all workforces. There's no benefit to being antisocial. None. Learn to talk to people. Let's hop into sub box. In the process of that now. Every day is a chance to get a little bit better. It ain't gonna happen overnight. Take your time. It's all good. What we got in the sub box? Sonic Knuckles reveal. Now Knuckles reveal. Wild card football. You hear about people glitching the Stellar Blade demo and clipping through the garage. Nah, can you play the whole game? Kaiser Punk official 5 gameplay pillar. What is this? Chernobyl Liquidators. What is this? Now I have crippling social anxiety since I was a kid. I'm almost 27. It doesn't go away. I'm not like, don't take what I'm saying as oh, you're a bad person because you have anxiety. Don't take it as that. I'm just telling you there's no benefit to being antisocial. That's all. One opinion doesn't mean the extreme on the other. I'm telling you, work on yourself. 2 things can be true. You can have a crippling anxiety and you can still work on yourself. Now, if you don't want to, don't complain that you're not getting what you want out of life. That's all I'm saying. I'm just encouraging everybody to, because there's so many benefits to it. That's all. Do you see that Netflix movie that looks basically like Titanfall? Nah, what's that called? Nah, it adds like an hour to the demo, more enemies and interesting. Therapy is not taboo. Therapy. Sandland official launch trailer. I like pancakes, so fuck waffles. right. I was like, that's not what I said. Like, chill. Top Spin 2K25 official behind the scenes. Mark of the Deep, Below the Stone, Pacific Rim. I forgot about the Pacific Rim. Infested, Baladins. That doesn't really interest me. Don't care about Destiny. How you dumpster battle? Is this a game or? I don't think that's a game. It's called Atlas. Okay, I'm gonna look it up in a second. The Blue Angels official trailer. Island of the Winds. Ooh, new Star Wars. Floor is what? Another Crab's Treasure. That shit came out. Who copping? Another Crab's Treasure. Lost Legions. The Crown Wars came out today. The crab game. Did we peep the stellar BBL reviews? Yeah, I did. I talked about it earlier. Steel Seed. That's a crazy name for a game, right, buddy? What's up, dude? What are you booking me for? Unfortunately, you're neutered, so you don't have a steel seed, but I do. I just don't have a woman who wants to have sex with me, but one day I'll be lucky enough, right, friend? One day you're going to have a mom. Woo! Can I get a woo? Whatever to you too then, bruh. Don't hate on me, bruh. Boop. Don't hate on me. Lords of the Fallen official Master of Fate overview trailer. Steel Seed or Steel Seed? Nah, Steel. S-T-E-E-L. Meaning they got animanium semen. That's crazy. Imagine having vibranium semen. That shit sound crazy. What else we got? That's all from yesterday. Okay, the name of the movie I said is Atlas. Atlas trailer. Boom. No, I hadn't seen this. I've never seen this. This shit got Jennifer Lopez in it? Did I read? Is that the same trailer? I don't know, chat. Oh, she's on the. If this got J-Lo in it, I don't know, man. She cannot act or sing. All right, man. I'm gonna keep an open mind. Let's see what Jenny from the Block got to do. This ain't Titanfall. This is what's the game on Xbox 360 with the snow and the robots? I used to love that fucking game. That's what this shit is. What is this shit? Y'all know what I'm talking about. The mech games. No, not Horizon. It was an Xbox 360 game. It only had 2, I believe. No, 3. It had 3. Lost Planet looks straight basuda. And I'm not saying that because she's Latina. Like, y'all know I say that shit all the time. This shit looks straight basuda. I'm not watching this. This is a Netflix exclusive. They need to put this shit on Tubi. Kaiser Punk. It's because of the rap music. I love how ever since we had that discussion, this shit look ass. I love how ever since we had that discussion, anytime rap music is like found in a fucking trailer that doesn't make sense. You know the meme of I think it's from the Wolf of Wall Street where he's like pointing the rap music. That shit gonna be ass.
Soviets admit damage from nuclear accident.
Nuke cloud lingers after USSR mishap. Deaths feared after Soviet nuclear accident.
Worst post-war accident causes wide repercussions.
Live Motion Games presents. This shit loud as hell. Oh my god, another Steam early access survival game. I'm good off that. Sandland launch trailer.
Peggy 12.
I noticed Aki was trying to fight you during the podcast. Right. He tries to fight me every day.
I come from a neighboring town. I'm Sheriff Rao. I'd like your assistance with my mission, searching for the legendary spring.
Do not let them near that water!
Do you believe that spring actually exists?
Can't say, but what I do believe in is the old man. If he says there's a spring, I bet he's right.
I don't.
Yeah, I watched the Sandstrom trailer.
The river didn't dry up on its own.
It's getting
the Darude Sandstorm trailer, yeah.
Fun. They are the ones who staged the coup d'etat.
No, not the coup d'etat.
Supreme Commander Brett.
His goal is to gather
that was a fire character design.
5 extant aquanium capsules in the world and use them to restart Garum, the flying fortress.
But the one quality
is the anime good? I think it got good reviews, yeah.
To combat and vanquish fiends.
Now,
wait, this game's about, and the story's about vanquishing fiends? Holy shit. Killing junkies? Oh.
Unless you want your friends to lose their heads, get on your knees and grovel before me.
Preparing to fire main cannon.
they got the Sonic section. Roll it around. Roll it around at the speed of sound.
Fire!
This is a crazy angle, bro. When you drop your pants and she sees the BBC, you just look at it like, yeah, it look powerful, don't it? Real powerful. Go ahead.
Have we learned nothing?
Move away. That woman's a Forest Land Army general.
Give me my death.
Deborah! Bruh, this nigga didn't even try. Yo, Toriyama, R.I.P. Toriyama. This nigga is funny, bruh. My man didn't even try to draw a new character. That is straight up Deborah. Just no M on the fucking head, bruh. That's fucking funny. I need an explanation. This is the only reason I was ever halfway interested in this character. I'm like, is this tied into Dragon Ball? Is this before he became a Majin? Like, this is crazy.
Give me my death, you jerk.
Commander Zayu. So, think we have a chance of winning this war?
Is that the Forest Land Army?
I will exterminate any threat to it, be it Sandland or Fiendkind.
He said he just took the M off. He took the M off his head and said, "New character."
Thing is, I am much stronger.
You should have known no one gets away.
Oh, he moving.
Being more evil than a fiend.
Begin your journey of the endless. Interesting. It looks alright. It looks alright. What are your thoughts on Star Wars Outlaws? The pricing structure is wild. Ubisoft's crazy. I need to see more gameplay. They've only shown gameplay when they first announced it. I'm not completely sold on it. It looks okay. The pricing structure, I got an unpopular opinion. I think it was blown a little out of proportion. The $70, that's standard. The $100 edition, that's understandable because like it comes with the DLC, like the season pass. The $130 edition is where I agree. Like for people to be upset, I don't see any, because like me personally, I'm a true capitalist. I believe you can charge whatever the fuck you want to charge, so long as you can execute on a proper value exchange, right? I don't think there's enough value in that $130 edition, so that shit is out of control. Like that $130 edition should have came with like a statue, a steelbook case, all the DLC. And I think that would have been, I don't think people would have been upset. But yeah, that I think like my opinion is in the middle. I don't really see too much wrong with that $100 edition, but the 131 is like ridiculous. Crazy part is Sandland came out in 2000, so Deborah was a fresh character. Toriyama did not try with them. I thought it was a new anime. The fact that Ultimate Edition's not coming with anything is wild. Yeah, that's the real, but it comes with the season pass. Well, the $100 edition comes with the season pass, and that's what I'm saying. There's not much difference between the deluxe edition and the Ultimate Edition. That's why I said the deluxe one's okay, but the Ultimate, there's not enough value there to warrant $130. I think it should have came with like a collector's statue or something to warrant that price. So like I understand why people are upset with that. Like I wouldn't buy that shit. I feel like 130 a few years ago definitely got you a statue and a mini art book. Exactly. Like you have to make it worth people's value, and like they're not putting any effort forth.
Hey, it's Cindy here. We're on set. We're doing motion caption for Top Spin 2K25, where I'm gonna be engulfed in this video game. Super excited for this new version to come out. So my best piece of advice for players.
Nah, her cheeks is crazy. It look accurate to me.
Definitely choose me.
If they didn't give her the cheeks, y'all would complain. Man, where her cheeks at, bro?
And have fun. And use your serve, because I have a good serve. So my best advice for players.
Yeah, the game did get solid reviews, Top Spin.
Super fun.
I'm not gonna lie, I have a hard time trying to justify paying $70 for like a tennis game. I'm not that big of a tennis enthusiast. Like this is like a maybe $30 game. I would only pay $70 if anybody can confirm the online has voice chat. Like, does this shit have voice chat? Like, is this a true My Career experience? I'm trying to troll.
Okay, do you think you have what it takes to beat me? If so, then prove it on the court and Top Spin.
But it looks like a good game. You know, tennis fans haven't had anything. Oh, I just closed something by accident. What was the button to bring back the fucking last tab? Shift T, I think, or something. Shift Control T. What's the button, chat? Control Shift T. Yeah, I was right. There we go. Good luck. Talking shit in this would be elite. Yeah. Looks like Hades. Control Alt 4, 600. Black Hades. God just taught me something. I knew it was a button. This looks alright. Not gonna play it, but it looks alright. Mark of the Deep. This looks fun. Like, yeah, if you like those type of games, I was like, this isn't like a bad game. I'm just not interested in it. Who made this? Metroidvania developed by Mad Mimic. I've never heard of them. Who's Mad Mimic? What games have they made? Mad Mimic, famous for Dandy Ace, No Heroes Here, and Monica Lewinsky. So I think this is their first major game. They're like a mobile game studio. Let's see. Bro, I fucking... Okay, let's see, Control Shift. Crow something else too. Below the Stone. Bruh. Miniclippremium.com. Mini clip premium game. No thank you. Islands of the Winds.
So we are starting out here on day.
So I've identified a Full Sail sophomore university game. An ITT Tech exclusive.
Beach. Approach to.
Like, people think I'm an asshole. Like, what do you mean when you say Full Sail? This is what I mean when I say Full Sail. This is a Full Sail exclusive. Freshman year at Full Sail. Let's use Unreal Engine 3. Get some free assets. No, thank you. Star Wars Tales of the Empire exclusive clip. Why she like Korra? I'm not even trying to care.
Stay back.
I see DC exclusive. Give the games a chance? No. The world needs assholes like me. I say what you niggas is afraid to say. You niggas would not. It's so funny to me. You niggas wouldn't even watch that trailer, but you want me to watch it. Shut up, bro. The world, I bring balance to the force, okay? I know some people don't like it, but I am a necessary evil, okay? Like, nah, nigga, I'm good. When this shit come out? You said 70% of indie developers are ass. I'm not gonna lie. I can't put a number on it, but like, yeah, like I'd say there's more that I dislike than like the games I be seeing. But when a good one comes out, we do support it. When a good one comes, it doesn't really do nothing for me. When this shit come out? May 4th. Oh yeah, when the 4th. May the 4th be with you.
Play as toy.
Floor is what? Official announcement trailer. Floor is
Bubbleheads in over 50 minigames.
Mario Party Jr. This isn't Mario Party. This is Mini Clip Party. Coming exclusively to our Mini Clip Premium exclusive members for $5 a month. Get access to Floor is What? Our take on Mario Party, but it's our own exclusive cute animals. This is not Mario Party. This is Mini Clip Party.
Destroy them with adorable
Full Sail.
This guy.
Full Sail Party.
My name is... Oh, thank you, man.
Cool Math Games Plus. Lost Legions.
Back my legion.
Nigga. Turning this shit down.
Arminius betrayed us. 30,000 lie dead in these accursed woods. How you survived is unclear. Stuck behind enemy lines, your first...
I would love to like just call like a State of the Union address and just like have a meeting. Like maybe I need to go to GDC. I need to go to GDC, which is the game developer conference they have every year, and just host a panel and just ask indie developers, nigga, why? Why? The beauty of game development it's been democratized with things like the Unreal Engine 5 and the Unity engine at one point, but Unity's fucking up. But it's cheaper than ever to get into game development. And now that anybody can make a game, I would love to sit down with indie developers and have a powwow and ask you. Because like the thing is like, people complain all these AAA developers and publishers keep making the same game over and over. If you know that, Business 101, fuck game development, Business 101. The key to a successful business is you find a hole in the wall where water is coming out. And if nobody has successfully learned how to plug that hole in, you plug it in, and now you have sales. Now, the hole in the wall for gaming would be AAA developers keep making the same generic third-person open world games, first-person shooters. There's a clear hole in the wall when it comes to creativity. So I would love to host a panel with all the aspiring indie developers and ask, why? Why do you niggas insist on making Steam early access survival games and Doom clones? The top three genres for indie developers are Doom clones, early access survival games that never get finished, where you got to chop trees for 30% of the damn game, actually 100. And then the third would probably be like a Hades clone, like a top-down camera action adventure game. Them niggas love to make that shit, bro. So yeah, side scrollers. Why do y'all all keep making that shit? I played that on the Super Nintendo. Now, if you want to make it, cool. But do something to innovate the genre. Add something new. I played Dig Dug when I was a kid. I played Super Mario World when I was a kid. I just played Doom Eternal a few years ago. Great game, by the way, if you have not played it. I don't want to play it again. And if I did, I'd boot that shit up. It's on my Steam library. You said The Messenger? And this is why, like, people be trying to give me flack because I be hitting the X button on these fucking indie games so quickly because this shit sucks. It sucks. So many people will defend a company just because they're independent. That's cool. But the product matters the most. If there's a big corporation and an independent company and both have an equally good product, I'm going to go with the independent one. But if you're independent and you make shit, it doesn't matter. You can put sugar on shit. It's still shit. Like you could literally go into your cabinet and pour a big ass pile of sugar all over some dog shit on the street, right? Do you want to eat it now? No, nigga. No. I'm tired of these fucking games, man. I'm tired of these fucking games. Niggas in the middle of the forest chopping trees and beating their dick. Fuck this shit, man. Anyways.
War rages on.
Oh my God, bruh. What did I just say about these fucking indie games, man? Fucking side scrollers, top down, Doom clones, rogue. Like, it's, oh my God, bruh. But I'm the asshole when I say this shit. Oh my God. I do not care. That's enough games. That's enough for me, man. Full sale enrollment is up, man. Full sale. Yo, how much does it cost? How much does it cost to attend Full Sail University? It must be dirt cheap. Joe Biden must be giving out fucking vouchers and shit. The annual tuition for Full Sail University is $26,000, both for in-state and out-of-state students. You don't even get an in-state discount. Plus $8,000 for room and board. So really, it's over $30,000 a year. They got room and board at Full Sail? Students should also budget for books and supplies, which is $500, and miscellaneous stuff, on average, almost $7,000. So a total of $42,000 per year for the average student at Full Sail University. Let's get a calculator out here. Let's see here. Just for keeping things simple, let's keep it at 42,000. 42,000 times 4 equals $168,000 on average for a Full Sail University student to make Pitfall HD. Because that's what you niggas make. Niggas paying $168,000 a year to make this shit. But I'm the asshole. The world needs people like me, okay? Okay? I know I'm an asshole. You don't have to say it. I will. Because I'm going to be honest. If you niggas get mad and you tweet me or you leave something in the comments, I'm not going to read it anyway. I don't care. I sleep well at night knowing that I choose to respect my time. When y'all going to respect yours? $168,000 to make a Doom clone. This is crazy. Yeah, I bring balance, bro. I bring balance. This is insane. Villain monologue. Insane behavior. And then the worst part is, most studios, like indie studios, they fail, right? You only, think about it. Think about how many indie studios do you actually hear about? It's very rare. Maybe 1 a year, maybe 2 a year, if that. That's insane. I appreciate y'all listening to my villain